getting ready to do the channel energy reading. Okay. All right. Come on in, everyone. I'm gonna get everything set up real quick so that I can. All right. All right, let's get started. So I hope everyone is having a good day or had a good day, good holiday if that's what you do. I don't celebrate holidays, but whatever it is that you're doing, it's on you, and I hope it went really well for you. Okay. So I'm gonna call on the Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, all of my ancestors for my highest good here. Mm. I'm gonna ask you to put your shield of protection around me and my collective here. Archangel Michael specifically, please shield me and the collective, and let all evil eye cling to the cinder 100-fold. Let no energies into this reading that are not conducive to the reading. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm burning some rue for anyone wondering. Okay. All right. I love rue. Okay. Not sage, rue. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with sage, but I prefer rue. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest light. Okay. Now, I want to call on Archangel Michael to open up this reading here, to give us some insight and messages as we start this reading. I am going to do questions and answers at the end of the reading, so if you hang on to the end, I will be answering questions here. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest light. I also call to my KhnumAa cat say to put your shield of protection around me and the collective here. Don't let anything interfere with this reading here. All right. What is the message, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest light? Archangel Michael, what is the message? What is the opening message? I do want to say that I was getting ready to, start getting things ready. I did look at the time, and it was 9:49. So the angel number 949 is what stood out to me. So I looked it up, and what it means is, I'm not gonna take that. Is getting in alignment with your spiritual practice here. So for some of you, it may be time for you to get in alignment with what your spiritual purpose is here, and start incorporating different things to align with your spiritual purpose. Also, begin a spiritual practice, a daily spiritual practice here. Something that you do daily that um, aids in your spiritual growth. Okay. All right, what is the message of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Archangel Michael, what is the message here for the collective? So angel number 949 here. Okay. Archangel Michael says, you will manifest what you need, and this is number 44. Okay. So express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. I also had a dream last night. That's what I stopped for. I had a dream last night that there are some people. Okay, so in my dream, I was literally fighting. I was fighting multiple men. Okay, and these men, um, they were wanting the blood. These men were pale. I'm just gonna say that, and they wanted the blood of children, and that's what I was fighting them for in the spiritual realm. Um, I was fighting them so that they wouldn't get near any children. Okay, It was real strange. Like, and I honestly, when I got up, I just started getting ready for this reading here, and I didn't think about it, and it just came back to me here. That's what I was fighting for. So I don't know what that is. Maybe someone needs to make sure that you're doing extra things to protect your children here. I don't know, but let me get the overall energy of this reading. Let me see what this reading needs to do. Just do extra precautionary things to protect your children at this time, because there are people out there who just want. I mean, and it was crazy in this dream. They really wanted the blood of these children, and it was so weird because now I was whooping their ass too. We was going from one place to the next, and I was kicking all of their asses. Like, no, stay away from the kids. It was weird. Okay. So anyway, let me just get the overall energy, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest one. What else do you need to know? What's the message? What is the message concerning? What is the overall energy here? Okay, yeah. So there's some bullies. Maybe someone feels like someone is picking on them, or they're being bullied in a situation. Okay, what do we need to know about the bullies? I just need one more card, and then I'm gonna get my geometrical shapes here. Yeah. So we have some bullies that think that you're spiritually naive. Okay. They don't recognize or know that how closely connected to the divine that you actually are. You actually benefit from wearing the color white. Okay. So we have someone really here in there. Okay, I just picked this up. We have some people, for some reason, there's some people that are looking into you here. They're spying on you. Uh, but there's some bullies and they think that you're spiritually naive. They're really spying and investigating you here. They think you're spiritually naive. I wonder why. I don't know. I know some people play dumb to get, some people play dumb. Okay, they don't be dumb; they play dumb. It gets you really far too when you're trying to set up somebody or trying to figure out if someone's fake or against you. What else do we need to know though? I'm getting. Let me see. I'm gonna pull out my geometrical shapes here. All right, Holy Spirit, angels of the light, highest one, light, put your shield of protection as I tap in here. As I tap in, I'm getting ready to tap in. I need to, Archangel Metatron, can you please offer your assistance as I read these geometrical shapes now? I'm getting this is really, really divine. This is very spiritual. Someone really thinks that you are spiritually naive and they think that they can bully you here. Okay, but I'm getting too, they don't know who they're messing with here. Okay, things are not how they seem. People really, for some reason, they got it misconstrued here. This person, they don't realize your connection to the divine here. Okay, these people, there's some people here that have been assigned here to try to block or hinder your spiritual ascension here. Someone is literally elevating or ascending here, and you have some people, their whole mission is to pull you back down here, to block or hinder your forward progress, your ascension here. Yeah. These people have a lot of spiritual attachments, whoever this is. Okay. All right. They want to pull you down. So what they want to do is try to attach some things to you spiritually. Hold on just a second. I'm going to get my blue lotus now. Okay. Because that's going to help me tap in. Because I feel this is about to be real deep. I feel like this isn't going to be a superficial reading. This is going to be real deep. I can tell. Now this is Blue Lotus. It helps me tap into my intuition. So if you know, you know, and if you don't, but if you don't, you don't. Just look up Blue Lotus, and if you plan on incorporating it into your practice, make sure that you are fully aware of its benefits and possible side effects. I haven't had any negative side effects, but different strokes for different folks. You feel me? But let's get to the reading. So I have some bullies here that really want to stop someone's forward progress. Okay, they're coming in utilizing witchcraft, trying to attach lower vibrational enemy energies. Sorry, they may be trying to connect with other enemies, but they're trying to attach lower vibrational energies to you to stop your forward progress and stop your ascension here. All right. They may be trying to attach. This is on this in the spiritual realm. They're trying to attach energies to you. I'm looking at two specifically. They're trying to um, put two attachments onto you here, unhealthy attachments here. Okay, you may be called to fast. Okay, if you're called to fast, it's for so that these energies won't attach to you. Okay, they're working witchcraft too. These people may start trying to attack you in your dreams here. Yeah, they want to trap you into karmic cycles and cause some type of chaos. Okay, they also want to block your third eye. Okay, they don't want you to see things from a higher perspective and your intuition here. Okay, they want to disrupt your peace and happiness. Somebody's in a peaceful place, a real like just calm and peaceful place in their life here. These bullies, they're coming through. They're attaching chaos energies. They're trying to attach chaos energies to disrupt your peace and cause chaos in your life and pull you back into some karmic cycles or some karmic loops. Okay. Mhm. I'm getting that there's multiple people here. Okay. At least, okay, so somebody may be being gang stalked. Okay, now this isn't going to be for everybody. This is going to be specifically for certain people. Okay, somebody has a connection to the divine that these people are intimidated by. That's why they're spying on you, investigating you, and they're feeling like they want to try to jump. They're feeling a little froggy. They want to try to bully you because they feel that you're spiritually naive here. Because there's something, whoever you are, you're very close to aligning with some energies that will put you in full alignment with the truth of who these beings are. I don't know why I'm picking up on like reptilian Illuminati energy type shit. Like someone's really on the verge of unlocking some type of ancient wisdom or knowledge, but I'm getting it's like on a cellular level. You're getting ready to tap into some memory here that will shed a lot of light, connect a lot of dots for people. And you're going to share that, and they don't want you to. So these people, they're coming in here. I'm getting to they recognize your connection to the divine. So what they're doing is they're spying and investigating, and they're looking for some weaknesses. They're looking for some holes here in your aura. They're looking for some weaknesses. They're looking for their scan. It's like they're doing some type of spiritual scanning here, trying to see what areas of your life here where you still have shadow work that needs to be done so that they can try to attach some entities. This also reminds me, if any one of you know about young Pharaoh, um, when he was with that, there was some woman that came to see him. She was pale as well. She came and was doing some yoga with him. And what she did, people don't realize what happened there. Okay. And I do. So I'm going to talk about it. Okay. Um, when young Pharaoh had that woman come into her house, remember how he was just going on the up and up? He was getting ready to really elevate spiritually and rise here. Um, they sent in an agent who was wanting, who came across like She wanted to help him like open his chakras or cleanse his chakras. And she came into his house. Okay, mistake number one, he brought her to his house. She came to his house and she started doing yoga with him. But what he doesn't know is she was going through and she was attaching energies and entities to every one of his chakras. She was assigning demons, demonic energies to each and one of his chakras. Okay, so if you guys can find the video and of that woman, that's who she is. She is a high priestess. She's a high ranking witch. Okay, she was sent in because he was blowing the whistle on too much of what they had of what was going on here. Okay, of um yeah, she was blowing the whistle. He was blowing the whistle on the elites in their practices and the things that they're doing. Okay. So they sent her in as an agent. She pretended that she wanted to help him with his chakras, but she assigned demons to each and every one of his chakras because his weaknesses, um, for one of his weaknesses was women. So she knew that she could attach some energies and entities to his lower chakras here. Okay. And that's what he did. That's why ever since after that, he started getting really paranoid, saying that people were after him. She attacked his base chakra, okay, to disrupt his safety and security. And she assigned a demon. So he would have to go through it really. But what I'm getting is there's some people that are spying, investigating now. They're looking for someone's weaknesses here because someone was on the verge of unlocking some type of spiritual wisdom within their DNA, and they're going to share it. They're going to talk about it here, okay? They don't want you to wake the people up. They don't want you to cause any type of mass ascension here. They don't want you blowing the whistle on anything that these elites or this corrupt system has going on. So they're spying and looking into someone here. They're looking for someone's weaknesses so they can attach entities and energies to them. Like I said, in my dream, I was fighting a whole bunch of pale men who were looking for babies. They wanted the blood of babies and that reminded me of that reptilian shit. Okay, so that's like they need it's something about a hormone or some type of something that's released when they abduct these children and abuse these children. That's why they incorporate a lot of children into their practices here, and sacrifices. It's something about the blood of children. And in my dream, that's what they wanted. I was fighting. I'm like, no, you're not going to get these children. Someone is getting ready to release some type of message, some knowledge or wisdom here that even has the potential to wake up the babies. Okay, so these bullies, they think that you're spiritually naive. I don't know why. I don't know why and what on earth would make them think that you're spiritually naive, but they're spying and investigating here because they're intimidated by your connection to the divine. They're looking for a weakness. They're looking for a hole, gaps in your aura so they can enter in and attach some type of spiritual parasites or lower vibrational energies or unhealthy attachments to you. Okay? They're looking for what. So, like I said, if you're feeling called to a fast at this time, don't resist it. Just go with the flow. If you wake up and you ain't hungry and you just stay hungry for the whole you don't get hungry for the whole day, go with it. On a spiritual level, your body is purging whatever these people think that they're about to attach here to someone. Someone has access to their ancestral knowledge within their DNA, and they're on the cusp of unlocking it. Okay, it's something about your intuition too. It's something about your intuition here. I'm getting somebody's third eye is like all the way open, or if it's not all the way open, it's getting ready to open all the way up here. And you're gonna access information from 8 to 10 generations back here. 8 to 10 generations back. I don't know how long. Somebody do the math for me. Tell me when how long is a generation considered? I want to say whatever the length of time a generation is considered times 8 or times 10. That's how much knowledge you're getting ready to unlock within your DNA. You're going to go back that far here. Also, someone has a spiritual gift of being able to connect telepathically with trees. Okay. So someone needs to be out in nature here. This is probably why they think you're spiritually naive, because you haven't really gone out in nature and connected with nature. Going out in nature is going to help you unlock this spiritual DNA, this spiritual knowledge that's locked within your DNA as well here. Okay. Plants, trees, herbs. Someone has the ability to connect with those elements, the nature spirits elements here. Okay. You don't know it. This is why they think you're spiritually naive. This natural world has a lot to tell you. I'm gonna go out in nature too. I'm gonna do a reading out in nature here in a little bit as well. Okay. Nature communicates. Yeah, there's some type of communication. Nature wants to communicate with you here. That will help you on your ascension as you ascend and elevate on a spiritual level. My blue lotus keeps going out. It normally doesn't do that. I packed it too hard at the bottom here. Yeah. So you're being gang stalked and you're being watched by multiple people on a spiritual level. They're stalking you in your dreams as well. They're really intimidated. You're too close. You're like this close to unlocking some information within your DNA that's like gonna blow the whistle on the whole matrix here. You're on the cusp of some type of knowledge that they don't want exposed, and they know that you're going to expose it. Whoever you are, you may have a platform, or you may talk, you may do some like maybe you're a conspiracy theorist or something. So my thing is, if they're aware of your connection to the divine, why the frick would they think that you're spiritually naive? They're trying to cross your path and block your roads, okay, because they don't want you to unlock this here. Yeah, let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're getting ready to unlock some information within your DNA that goes 7 to 10 generations back here. Mm-hmm. Their job, their whole assignment is to drag you down. Okay, they have to stop your ascension. They're going to try to attack someone's root chakra. Okay, this is hidden to you, but I'm getting that something's getting ready to be brought to the light here. I don't think you understand this, the extent of the gang stalking that's been going on. Okay, I'm getting your whole life you've been watched here. You've been a threat to the system your entire life because you were born with this knowledge, this wisdom. Some of you, like me, were born psychic. Okay, you could see like I had visions as a child that would come true. It would trip me clean the fuck out. You hear me? And some of you also have that gift as well here. But I'm getting it's going. This the things are going to some things are getting ready to be illuminated here, and you're going to look back over your life and realize your whole entire life you were gang stalked on a spiritual level. They've always attacked your root chakra, your security, your safety. They don't want you to find your footing. They don't want you balanced here, because the more balanced and at peace you are, the more you ascend. So their job is to stop this ascension and drag you straight down. But when they're dragging you down, they're going to try to attach some energies to you. So make sure, like I said, well, as soon as I got up, I seen 949. And when I looked up that angel number, it's about there's somebody needs to incorporate some type of spiritual. They need to do something daily that attributes to their spiritual alignment and your spiritual growth here. Whatever your spiritual path is, whatever your spiritual calling is, it's time for you to align with that. Okay, and then incorporate a practice daily that's going to help you grow spiritually and unlock. There's something about needing to heal and balance the heart chakra, okay, as well as strengthen your intuition here, okay? Because there's some portal that's getting ready to open. Okay, you are divinely protected. There's a portal that's getting ready to open energetically here, an energy portal that's going to help you spiritually elevate here. Um, you're going to be able to jump timelines here, energetically here. But it has to deal with healing the heart. There's something in the heart, maybe that's what's hidden from you that hasn't been seen. You need to go within and do the inner reflection here, because there's something going on, like within your heart chakra. You need to heal. There's something that needs to be healed. And maybe that's why they're going through doing the scanning. They're looking for weaknesses within your aura or within um, your energy, so that they can try to attach some unhealthy attachments to that weak spot and attack you spiritually here. Okay. It's important to make sure that you are spiritually solid, okay? So they have no weaknesses here to attach anything to here. For some of your karmic family has been assigned to gang stalk you your whole life. Something about your karmic family, they've been aware of your spiritual gifts your entire life, okay? If you were SA'd as a baby, this is what, by someone in the family, they were trying to siphon this energy here. They were also trying to gain control over you, okay? Um, yeah, utilizing spell work. Someone in this karmic family is a witch or a high level witch or a warlock, okay? They're a narcissistic, high level narcissistic witch or a warlock. Okay? And they've known about your spiritual gifts your entire life. Maybe they're the ones spying and investigating here, looking for weaknesses. They're like doing a scan as you sleep, though, okay? They're scanning and they're looking for weaknesses, okay? I'm also getting they're not really finding that many. So whoever you are, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You may even have the CIA and FBI spying on you and investigating you, because whoever you are, I'm telling you, like I said, you were born with gifts that were always a threat to the system. This is why they've worked overtime your entire life, because they can't take you out. Okay, they can't, because okay, so they are aware that you're one of the Most High's anointed and chosen, so they can't take you out. Okay, but what they're trying to do is traumatize you or create so much disruption in your balance and stability that you never align um, spiritually with your highest timeline. They don't want you to unlock this knowledge, this wisdom that's already encoded with your DNA. So they try to keep you unhealed with childhood traumas here, or weighed down by childhood traumas, so that you don't align here with this knowledge or wisdom that's encoded within your DNA here. Because whatever wisdom it has the ability to blow the lid off this whole, like I said, whatever you can. I'm just getting you're going like it reminds and I don't know why I'm picking up on Avatar stuff too. It's something about like being able to access information of what actually happened, how our people um, fell. And it maybe even go back. I'm getting this information that's ready to be unlocked within your DNA. It goes back farther than 8 to 10 years. Okay, 8 years is the minimum. It can go all the way back to, let me see, not 10 years, generation. Sorry. Okay, so 24 generations, anywhere from 8 to 24 generations of information is encoded within your DNA that you're getting ready to unlock here. This memory, and you're getting ready to have access to ancient knowledge here. We go back Genesis, do me a favor because I got to get this. I got to know the specific time. Look on your phone and tell me how. Just Google how long is a generation. How many years is considered a generation? Because I got all my phones.
This generation and years.
Yeah, a generation. 20 to 30 years. So let's do 20 to 30 years times 24. Because this is how you're getting ready to unlock this wisdom. Where's your calculator? I see it. I'm just going to say 30. Okay. So you're getting ready to unlock. Okay. That's okay. So you have the ability to access memory within your DNA that goes back 700 years. Okay. And this is why also they're worried about it because we've only been, our people have only been enslaved less than 1,000 years. So they're afraid of you unlocking this DNA, this wisdom, this memory within your DNA, because it's gonna blow the lid off of the entire matrix here. This is why they are gang stalking you, investigating you. They've been watching you your entire life. Like I said, they've always known that you've had access to this wisdom within your DNA. They knew. They always knew from the time when you, as soon as you were born, they knew who you were. Okay, but they cannot touch the Most High's anointed. Okay, so they, yeah, because you're protected AF. Okay, but what they did, and they do high level magic here to keep you weighed down by unhealed trauma or trying to here, and that's what they're trying to exercise now, and it's not working is what I'm getting here. For some of you, it's important. These people have been hiring people to come and infect you with viruses here because they are worried about your DNA. It's something about your DNA. Also, it's something about your DNA where you can't even get these incurable viruses. Okay, so they probably sent people in to infect you with diseases here, and it's like your body heals on its own. So it's like you're immune to any type of viruses. You're immune to cancer. You're immune to like stuff that people die from here. Wow. Okay. Whoever you are, you have the ability to call down judgment and karma on these people. This is why they don't want you unlocking that DNA. And I told you, I don't know, it was something about my dream. I was dreaming of fighting a whole bunch of pale people and they just wanted children. They were after the children. The whole your whole life they were because they know how abundant you are, but they were trying to send people in to infect you with sexually transmitted diseases, and I'm getting you never got them because it's something within your DNA that has the ability to always heal you. You can't get diseases that people get, and you have the ability to tap in. Like you haven't tapped all the way in. You're on the cusp of unlocking 700 years worth of memory that's encoded within your DNA. Some of you have ancient Egyptian bloodlines here. So you're getting ready to tap into the ancient Egyptian wisdom and knowledge of your like forefathers here. 720 years worth of memory is getting ready to flood you here over this, getting ready to come in, and it's going to come in right. And whoever you are, like I said, if you don't have a platform, you're going to start one, and you're getting ready to blow the whistle on the entire matrix here because everything I'm getting to that we've been taught have been lies. Okay, and you're getting ready to come through with the real truth, and they won't even be able to defute it because it's like you're going to be able to back it up like with facts as well here. Yeah. Somebody, I'm telling you, I just feel like the chosen one is getting ready to wake up, like the real chosen ones. You get me? For real, for real. Because there's some type of transformation that needs to take place. And like I said, I don't know, like I said, it's something about the children. They wanted the children. And it reminds me in the Bible, remember in the Bible where they talking about that one king or somebody wanted all of the firstborn sons? Okay, it's something about the children. They want the blood of the children. Okay, so a lot of what they, this is why they attack the children so much. Like in the media, they do things that are geared towards warping the children's minds and stuff like that. It's something too about your spiritual rank. Somebody doesn't really know who they are. Like you may know that you have had like a lot of gifts here. You don't know how things. Somebody's a Lumerian starseed, or you have connections to the Lumerians and Atlanteans, is what I heard. Okay, but like you have access. Yeah, you have. So somebody who it's getting ready to get juicy on planet Earth. That's just what I'm hearing too. Also, what just came to me is things are not what it seems when it comes to like Donald Trump. Don't ask me why that just came through. Ooh, I just got violated. Okay, somebody reported my page. That's fine. Um, yeah, because whenever I get like when I do the super, I'm telling you, when I do the superficial readings where I'm talking about somebody, baby daddy cheating on them, everything goes smooth. As soon as I get deep into it, I get violated. I wonder why that is. Okay, but I'll just leave that alone. But yeah, no, um, like this is some deep, deep stuff here. Things are not as it seems with Donald Trump. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, for real. And I don't know why that came because I don't even follow um the media. I don't follow new. I don't watch TV. I don't know what's going on in the news. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know nothing about nothing. And I keep myself naive to that on purpose. So when I get a message, it's really, really a divine message because I don't know what the frick that man is doing. But things are not as what it seems here with him. Okay. I don't know why I was led to say that. All right. Okay. That okay. So what they're trying to do now. So what they're trying to do now is put someone, this person that's extremely gifted here. They're trying to keep you in isolation. Okay. They're trying to keep you in isolation because they don't want, and this is probably too, like if you're speaking a lot of truths here, they're getting ready to try to probably start shadow banning your shit, okay? Because they don't want people to know here this truth that you're getting ready to unlock within your DNA. And this is, oh my goodness. And I'm getting to a lot of this artificial intelligence that they're pushing. They're pushing this artificial intelligence real tough right now because they want to be able to access the knowledge of people, the chosen ones in their mind here. So they can't read mind, but they can use artificial intelligence to tap in on brain thought waves, um, so that they know what you know or what you're getting ready to expose, so they can shadow ban you before you even expose it. Don't know. I listen. I don't know. That just came to me. Listen. I'm totally channeling right now. All right, because I don't know what the fuck. All right. Yeah. Yeah, because they're not ready for the truth to be exposed. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna say that right now. Oh my goodness. So if you have dreams about snake, it's something about these people. They're like snake people. Yeah, it's the reptilians. So but they're not green. They're pale. Oh my god. Yeah, I've just have a feeling 2026 is about to be a time of revelations. Okay, it's new beginnings, but it's going to be a time of revelations. A lot of information is going to come to the light about how these snake reptilian people energy harvest. Okay, and they do it a lot through infecting people with viruses and diseases and sexually transmitted disease. Somehow they're able to energy harvest that way too. And parasites, okay? Something about parasites. So a lot of these STDs and incurable viruses come from parasites. But these parasites are little snakes. They're little them, like these. So all of it. Oh my God, y'all. The puzzle pieces are going to start coming together in 2026. You're going to realize that a lot of these people that are quote unquote in authoritative positions within the government have all been a part of this system to infect the people with spiritual parasites and real physical parasites. And these parasites are pale because there's parasites on the earth that walk around here. They cloak themselves here. Vibrationally, they're able to camouflage themselves. If you can see them in the spiritual realm, they look like pale parasites. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, they can't control this ascension here, but they're trying. That's the whole reason. They knew that at a certain period in time, someone or some people are going to wake up. This is the whole reason why they are so um they're so worried about pushing AI right now, because they need to know. It's like that's how they're scanning. They're able to scan people, their thought waves, their thought vibrations, like, and then shadow ban the people who have the ability to wake up the masses, okay? So a lot of the people that you feel are in the spotlight telling some truth, they really ain't saying shit. If they ain't been shadow banned, they ain't really saying shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, they ain't saying nothing, because they're not about to let nobody that has the ability to blow the whistle on this entire matrix. They're not gonna let them have a platform. Let's get for real. Okay, we're gonna keep it a million here. We're not gonna let nobody be naive to the shit that's going on out here. Okay, if someone literally was able to access 700 years of memory within their DNA, and you're dealing about it with a people who've only been enslaved less than 1,000 years. I want to say been enslaved or held as prisoners of war for less than 700 years. Okay, if you have the ability to access memory from before slavery, they not about to let you have no platform. Get fucking for real. And then you can blow the whistle on their whole operation. They're not going to let you have a platform. They're going to shadow ban everything you do. They can, yeah, this is why they created all this stuff, so that they can monitor it. So when they first held our people as prisoners of war and decided that they were going to um, do these massive witchcraft spells on us to keep us asleep, to put the sleep spell on us, our people, so that they can rule over us, okay? The first thing they knew that they had to do was get some type of alien technology, so that they can, in the future, be able to scan when the chosen ones were going to wake up and blow the whistle on their project, okay? They've been working on AI for way before you even thought. They started working on, I'm going to tell you right now, they started working on AI in the 40s, honey. I don't know where this is coming from, y'all. They started working on AI in the 40s because they knew that the chosen ones were getting ready to wake up. And it's not just one chosen one. That's why they want you to believe that. This is why they want to indoctrinate you to believe. No, it's multiple chosen ones, multiple star seeds here that's going to blow the whistle on this whole thing here. Okay. Wow. This is why oh my God, you're divinely protected from all illnesses. So this is why they push so much illness. It's something about the DNA. The attack is on the DNA. Because you have the ability to unlock memory, because your DNA holds memory. This is why there's so many viruses and STDs. Because when I was younger, there wasn't this many diseases out here. There wasn't this many STDs and illness. And hell, there's barely people walking around. When I was younger, I was born in 1982. So back in the 90s, you hardly ever heard of anybody having cancer. All of a sudden, every other person you run into got cancer of some sort. Like, what the freak? Autism. That shit was not heard of when I was younger. You get what I'm saying? They're pushing this illness to block the DNA. It's something about the illnesses and the parasites and STDs that they're pushing here. It has the ability to retard the DNA from unlocking memory. For real. This is why because when we were younger, it wasn't as many STDs. It wasn't nothing like this. And like all of this stuff that they're put, it's the attack, it's the war, it's the biological warfare. And the reason why they're so hell-bent on biologically attacking people is because they don't want you unlocking that memory within your DNA. You do realize, even though whoever this is getting ready to unlock only like 720 years worth of DNA. You do real memory within your DNA. You realize within your DNA, you have memory all the way back from the beginning. This is how our ancestors, our Egyptian ancestors and stuff like that, had their connection to the cosmos and stars. Like they literally didn't, they knew exactly where they came from. They knew exactly who they were. They knew their connection to the divine. They knew that they are a spark of the divine, period. They knew within them they contained the spark that comes from the sun. They knew that they were children of the sun. Now people don't know who the hell they are because they're attacking our DNA with all of these diseases. And it's something about that GMO food too. It has the ability to encapsulate the DNA to keep it from awakening. Exactly. No, for real, Antoine. Yeah. This is why they're pushing all these illnesses. Also in 2026, there may be some another try to be some type of pandemic, okay? Yeah, it's not going to be real. It's to keep you in lower vibrational frequency. They don't want nobody stable, okay? So right now they're like massively attacking the root chakra, the whole civilization. They're attacking the root chakra. They don't want you stable. Okay, they have to keep you in low vibrational fear energy because my thing is they cease to exist in the fifth dimension and higher here. Okay, so this is why they have to keep everybody low vibrational. They have to keep your mind focused on low vibrational 3D shit. They can't have you ascending because then they can't touch you. They can only touch you when you vibrate at a certain frequency. This is why they push these STDs and all these illnesses, and they keep most people's root chakra completely unbalanced. As soon as you think the only people who are allowed to ascend are those who've already sold out and made their contractual deals with the enemy, and they blackmail their asses. Okay? People who are worried about the 3D, people who have already, yeah, they're spiritually stalking all of the divine beings at this time. You're being spiritually stalked. And this is why a lot of the divine, yeah, they're intimidated by your spiritual growth and ascension. And this is why a lot of the spiritual beings here are in isolation. This is why you can look up anywhere. Most people talk about just being alone and they want you to talk to AI. They want AI to be your friend. They got a new app now where AI is your friend. I'm telling you, I just fasted for 15 days. And the only reason I broke my fast is because it was my daughter's birthday and I just wanted to eat and commune with them. But I'm fasting again. Like I literally feel like I could become a breatharian. And because of I just don't trust none of the food. And then when I did eat, I ate the ice cream. It didn't even taste like real ice cream. I'm like, what the freak is this food? What is this they're giving us? Nothing tasted real. Like all the stuff, like I had a Oreo brownie and a cookie and ice cream. Didn't eat none. I took one bite of each of it and it was just, I was like, they're not even giving us real food. They're literally trying to encapsulate the DNA. They don't want the DNA unlocking. And they are biologically attacking every US citizen on this planet through the food and through these illnesses, these spiritual parasites and real parasites. That's why mental illnesses went through the roof. They're attaching spiritual parasites to people. Sexually transmitted diseases through the roof because they're attacking you with real parasites in your reproductive organs. And then regular illnesses and diabetes and all this stuff this is all biological warfare to encapsulate the DNA because they don't want you waking up to who they are. They're parasites too. This is why okay, I'm sorry y'all. I'm sorry y'all. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody might not be able to follow this one, okay? But this reading is going deep. I knew it was going to. That's why I got my Blue Lotus, okay? This is why a lot of the chosen ones are in isolation, and it's by design. Okay, they got new AI buddies now where you can talk to AI. They want you to feel like AI is your friend. A lot of the chosen ones are in isolation. So don't feel alone. If you feel alone here, you're not, okay? Yeah. Everything's going to be exposed. I'm getting that the more peaceful and balanced you are, the more exposed they are. And this is why, like I said, they're attacking the stability and security of every you. There's no, like, they're attacking everyone. And the only people who aren't attacked are those who are vibrationally they can't reach, okay? Who literally don't even tune into their programming. They can't attack you with low vibrational frequencies when you're not tuned into the program. Meaning you don't watch their stupid ass news. You literally make yourself naive to what's going on outside of your bubble. You get what I mean? Those who are peaceful, your peaceful energy, your balance, yeah, is going to expose the program in 2026. I'm just getting a lot is going to be exposed in 2026 here. Okay, a lot. Some people, okay, and I'm getting to, some people are going to feel the need to hide, but I'm not getting like hide as in like they're worried about anything happening. So a lot of people are just going to disconnect here and do more of that off-grid living stuff. A lot of people are going to start looking more into that because people are getting sick of it. They're getting sick of it. Mm-hmm. Wow. And you know what? That's probably why, because I tell you, let me just, yeah. It's something about the chosen ones. They don't want you to shine here. I'm getting, like I said, there's somebody's getting ready to access some knowledge that's gonna put you on a level like Malcolm X type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna put somebody in the extreme spotlight, and it's not gonna be a whole bunch of fairy tale shit. It's gonna be some stuff that really makes sense that multiple people can relate to. You get what I'm saying? Like the stuff they're saying is gonna make sense because it's gonna be based on truth. And this is why they're working like they're literally trying to send agents in to attack the chosen ones. Either they want the chosen ones in isolation or they're sending people to infect the chosen ones with sexually transmitted diseases and shit, or some type of spiritual parasite that causes some type of illness here. They just don't want this DNA unlocked here. Okay. Goodness, y'all. It's something about somebody's light. Your light has the ability to shed light on all of the darkness here. And you're going to expose it. They know you will. Okay? Someone's a healer. Okay? Yeah, literally. Like I said, it's something about these deportations too here. Yep, I have deport and gang stalking. I'm getting to that they're doing. Okay. Okay, y'all, this just came to me. A large reason why they're pushing all this deportation right now is because they're literally trying to isolate the chosen ones. Every person of color in America is a chosen one, okay? Because you were literally sought out, and your ancestors were prisoners of war because of something about your DNA, okay? So there's no African American in the United States who does not have any type of connection to the spiritual and divine, okay? We're all tapped in. This is why they're doing these mass deportations. They don't want us to have any, they want to isolate the chosen ones here. They're literally gang stalking the chosen ones. They want all of the chosen ones in isolation. They don't want you to have anyone that can help you. So they're deporting all the foreigners because they don't want the foreigners to feel bad for whatever they about to unleash. These motherfuckers is working on some shit behind the scenes. Yeah. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, we're draining the swamp. No. They moving all these people, and next thing, and after they get all these people deported, that they gonna start terrorizing or trying to terrorize the chosen ones. But they want to isolate them. They got to make sure that all of the people here is the ones whose ancestors they enslaved or held as prisoners of war. Archangel Raphael here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They utilize a lot of sex magic as well. That's why they push so much lust and stuff on the. It's orchestrated sex magic. This is why they push so much lust in the media. Okay, it's orchestrated sex magic. It's a form of sex, some type of sex magic. You know, some type of sex rituals or some type of something dealing with sex. Okay, it's all to push the sexual energy so they continue to push these STDs. There may also be a new STD that comes out in 20, or that's going to be widespreadly known in 2026. Yeah, you're right, Antoine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of us, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of us are going, a lot of our people are getting ready to okay, now a lot of y'all might not believe this, and it just is what it is. A lot of our people already have started tapping into the beliefs of our forefathers here. Okay, so a lot of people may start leaving. They may still carry a little bit with them of the mainstream religious views, but a lot of them getting ready to start tapping into the. And that's another reason they don't want you unlocking your DNA. They don't want you tapping into your gangster ancestors, okay? The gangster ancestors will open a whole can of whoop ass on this whole thing. All right. But a lot of the star seeds too, they're gonna learn how to read energy. We're gonna start tapping into like telepathic gifts and stuff because, like I said, most of the people here in the United States of our color are of royal bloodline and royal descent, and we were all chosen to break generational curses. Now that doesn't mean all of us are gonna do it, but yeah, we have access to ancient knowledge within our DNA. All of us here. We're the royal bloods. That's why we're here. And they want to isolate the royal bloodline. This is why it seemed like only a certain type of people were chosen whose ancestors were brought here as prisoners of war. Okay? It wasn't just, and that's why also, okay, I'm about to, it's about to get deep, y'all. I'm telling you. That's right, L.A. Glover, for real, for real. For real. That's where we're at right now. Because they literally, and it's something about, and the reason they attack, you got to understand, they start attacking the things that have the ability to make like changes, okay? So they're literally attacking. They want people in isolation. They don't want you utilizing your life force energy to manifest any type of goodness in your life or to manifest any type of change in your current circumstances. So this is why they spread sexually transmitted diseases and stuff. This is why this all of this is orchestrated. You get what I'm saying? Like, and the Bible says, "Be fruitful and multiply." All these STDs didn't come when we was younger. It wasn't as many STDs. I promise. When I was younger, you didn't. I didn't hear about this crap. It wasn't. You like when we were young, you could literally just you probably could sleep around and just not have to work divinely protected for. You could sleep around and you wouldn't have that much to worry about. I mean, the most people had to worry about was the clap. Okay. And then like as time went on, it's just like more and more diseases. The enemy came in. It was like, no, we don't want you guys reproducing. We don't want you reproducing. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. So just know that the enemy here, is attacking the DNA. That's what all of this is about. Because they can't stay in control if your DNA is unlocked. Okay? Because once your DNA is unlocked, you'll really see them for who they are, the parasitic energies and entities for what they really are. And you'll really be able to recognize the weapons that they use. Okay? They use microscopic parasites, their parasites. It's like the only weapon is utilizing themselves in smaller forms. So they use their parasites and there are parasites. Like when I first spiritually woke up and they hurry up and tried to put me on some medicine, I just kept seeing a whole bunch of parasites. It's like I could see beyond the veil and all of the pale people look like parasites, literally. And they hurry up and put me on medicine. They're like, oh, no, 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 no. And I didn't know. Like I said, this is when I first woke up, so I didn't know. So when I finally started realizing what was going on, I stopped taking the medicine and unlocked all kinds of spiritual gifts. You hear me? As soon as that's why a lot of people that y'all, they completely banned me on TikTok. Hold on. Oh my, yeah, I can't go live anymore. Yeah, for no reason, all because of I'm dead serious. I'm still on YouTube. But yeah, they just hold on, wait a minute. All I'm gonna do is create another channel. I don't know what the hell. I got so many phones. Oh goodness. It says, help us understand your appeal. Help me understand why I can't go live. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. So let me see what this means. That is so funny. I told y'all, if I'm talking about somebody cheating or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I'm talking about somebody cheating on somebody, baby daddy, honey, oh, it's I'm getting 20,000 likes and diamonds and all this shit here. But as soon as I start talking about some real deep spiritual stuff, they done kicked my ass off. I can't even go live no more. Let me see. Nope. They blocked me. I really don't give a fuck. You get what I mean? I already knew it. Like I said, I've been a targeted being my whole life. Like, this ain't nothing new. The real chosen ones already know what it is. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. You know what I mean? No weapon formed will prosper. Okay. That is funny. And it's not like I made a lot of money off TikTok anyway. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't give a damn. Oh, that is so funny. And I have isolation again. Yeah. So they really want to keep the chosen ones in isolation here. Yeah, I told you. What did I say though? When I started the reading, I said they are getting ready to shadow ban because somebody has the ability, right, to blow the lid off of everything, and somebody just fucking they just they're like, nope, you ain't exposing shit today. Out of all the readers in the world, I'm just saying, out of all the readers in the world, you worried about me. But go on TikTok right now. You'll find a whole bunch of readers talking about a whole bunch of nothing. As long as you play into the matrix, you can stay a part of the matrix. Okay, that's how it goes. You have to play. That's why I said nobody who's telling real truth has a large platform. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody with hundreds of thousands and millions, especially millions, they ain't telling no truth. Why would they let someone who's really telling the truth have a large platform? I'm telling you. Anyway. This is funny. So yeah, just be aware of what's going on. Okay, like I said, for 2026, they're probably gonna come with more biological weapons. There's gonna be more advances with AI. A lot of, like I said, a lot of our people are getting ready to unlock the wisdom and knowledge within our DNA. So make sure you're doing a lot of cleansing, doing a lot of stuff to purify your blood. Okay, fasting, drinking a lot of water, taking periods of fast, to cleanse and purify yourself. Do parasite cleanses. Okay. Mm. So I'm just gonna have to go. Let me go live on my other TikTok because they really thought they did something. I'm about to go live on. Like, bitch, I got multiple TikToks. Like, get for real. And I'm just gonna backdoor it and come in on another one. See, they really. I have multiple TikToks. All right, let's go live. Go live. Let me add a title. I'm like, you realize I got like 4 phones. You know. Uh, this is so funny. I'm serious. Go live. Confirm. That is so funny. We're gonna pick it right where we left off. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're gonna be like, God dang it, now we gotta do next. This is so funny. I know. This is so funny, honey.
Hold on, baby. I'm taking a second.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just pulling up my other TikTok so I can go back live and finish where I left off. I'm telling you, they don't want the Pharaoh seeds telling the truth here. That's what Tupac was talking about. Everything Tupac said was the truth. They coming for the Pharaoh seed. That's why we just not the regular, it's regular. I was gonna go even more detail. We're not just regular people here. It's a specific type of people they got here. Are you there? Huh? Oh, okay. All right, y'all. Now we're back live on TikTok. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. All right. So, anyways, honey, you block one avenue, I just go another one. Like, quit playing with me. And then I got another one for that. So you want to block that? I got a whole other. You know how many fucking, like, get real. Y'all gonna be spending more. You gonna have to hire people just to stop. And that's crazy because, like I said, man, that just really confirms my whole reading. That really just confirmed the whole reading. I started out saying that there's bullies that think that you're spiritually naive and they're intimidated by your connection to the divine. So they want to try, they're spying and investigating, looking for ways here to keep someone from just blowing the lid off the entire matrix here. And what they do, completely shut down my whole, I can't even go live no more on the other platform. That's what I'm saying. Where the real readers at? Because why am I the only reader talking about this? Where the real readers at? Oh, that's right. They took contracts with the Matrix. They can't say shit. Only thing they can talk about is stupid shit like your baby daddy cheating. That's all they can talk about. Your baby daddy cheating, and then they can't talk about no real shit. I mean, for real, yeah. It's something about your spiritual gifts here. Your spiritual gifts are intimidating here, but it's cool because we got avenging angels here because you've already been validated and vindicated, and I got Archangel Gabriel here, and with angelic help here. Okay. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. All of these karmics gonna know who you are by the time it's all said and done here. All of these karmics feeding on your energy, they about to get burnt by all of the seraphim that's divinely protecting you here. 2026, I'm telling you, a lot of stuff is about to be exposed. Just mark my words. Watch. Just watch. You thought stuff, there's a YouTube coven too that's going around trying to shadow ban and block people. That's fine. They just want people in hermit mode. They want you in isolation. They don't want you telling nobody. And my thing is this, when you go in hermit mode, all it do is make you stronger. It makes you more aware. It opens that third eye. You just become more aware of the tactics that these people use. I mean, hermit mode really ain't a bad thing here. Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah. They're afraid and intimidated by the power that's locked within your DNA. They don't want you to access that ancestral wisdom, that ancestral knowledge. They don't want you unlocking your DNA. Okay? Somebody may need to take a spiritual bath. And when I tell you they worried about your spiritual gifts, there is worried here. A lot of them work with demons here, and they demons can't even do shit with you. And this is why they target you. This is why, for most of them, they're stuck on the sidelines just spying and investigating you because they know that they can't. They demons won't even attack you. They demons like, hell no, I ain't messing with that one. That's a chosen one. Is you crazy? I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, because you a whole star, literal, real star seed. Demons ain't fucking with you. And I got Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel standing there like I wish a demon would. Run up and get done up, okay? That's what it is, because you're divinely protected, okay? The only thing they have control over is their shit, and that's fine. Take your shit. Give a fuck. The real chosen ones are going to wake up regardless, okay? I have angel number 222. Regardless of what they try to block or hinder from being widespread, or whatever's in your DNA is in your DNA, okay? And people who know, you know. Whether you speak on it or not, okay? If your DNA is going to be unlocked, it's going to be unlocked. There's nothing they can do. The only thing they can try to do, like I said, is spread these parasites and illnesses and orchestrate pandemics and all type of, you know what I'm saying, spirit, like warfares against people's biological systems. That's the only thing they can do. That's the only thing that they can do. That is funny. Yeah, I'm getting that they waged spiritual warfare and lost. Yeah, in the end, I hope they don't think. But like I said, in my dream, it was so crazy. I literally was having to chase these people and keep them away from the kids. They were wanting to attack the kids. So just make sure you're protecting your children. You know what I mean? For real. Because they want that young blood now. Yeah, and I have conspiracy. People, yeah, it's a conspiracy to attack a certain group of people and that certain group of people's children. That's the conspiracy. And they cloaking themselves. And a lot of them are going to cloak themselves like they want to help you. But really it's just to invade. It's a parasite and biological warfare invasion here. Wow. A lot of you are going to be divinely guided. Like I said, 949 is about a spiritual practice. A lot of you are going to be divinely guided here to incorporate certain things as part of your spiritual practice here. And just go with the flow here, okay? Because, like I said, a lot of this information, a lot of these ideas and stuff that you're getting is literally going to be information and downloads you're going to be getting from your DNA here because you're unlocking your DNA. So things that are going to come across, or it's going to seem like it's just an idea just out the blue, and it's really messages from your DNA that's being unlocked here. Knowledge and wisdom. So just go with the flow, okay? Chanel, yeah, because I'm telling you, they plotting and planning. It's the DNA that they're worried about. They're worried about the DNA and the energy. They wish they could do a energy transfer, a mass energy transfer here. Wow. They've spiritually abused our people for way too long. Okay, I have angel number 333. They keep a lot of people distracted with stupid stuff too. And that's another reason why they have all this stuff going on, and they keep people distracted with stupid stuff that do not matter. They have to keep you distracted while they're sitting here, because if they keep you distracted, then you don't realize and recognize the war that they're waging. They're literally waging war, and they're not going to win. Like, the only ones they're going to win against are the ones who just refuse to wake up. They're going to go back and try to cover it up and act like they're helping. Well, we're trying to help with the World AIDS Organization. No, you're spreading the shit. You're not helping nothing. Wow. Somebody's a master alchemist here, okay? Somebody's an air sign and they're a master alchemist there, okay? I'm going to tell you now, whoever this air sign that they're trying to come up for, they're getting ready to get burnt by the seraphim, because this person is divinely protected here on multiple levels here, so they need to have several seats. And when I say air sign, somebody got air sign in their chart. It don't just have to be a sun sign, all right? You may get some dreams here. Okay, these dreams are going to help you access ancient knowledge as well here, because your dreams are going to tell a story here, and somebody's extremely clairvoyant here. But just understand, there's about to be a time of real divine judgment. That's about to be the plot twist, while they thinking they sitting here messing up people's DNA and encapsulating people's DNA and spreading diseases and illnesses and parasites. There's getting ready to be a whole plot twist on these hoes. Okay, for real, for real. Yeah, I'm telling you. Because the chosen ones are waking up. The chosen ones are waking up. They're no longer willing to lay down and be the sacrificial lamb anymore. No, ma'am. No, sir, ma'am. I have Archangel Michael here, too. All right. He's with the chosen ones right now. I have water signs, too. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm ready to get on here. Because now I done got back on the other TikTok, and they not even pushing it at all. Like, literally. Not one single. Yeah. That's fine. I don't care. Like I said, TikTok only paid me $40. Not like I was making a lot of money. $40 for 2 weeks. So it's not like, hell, YouTube don't pay. Like, I literally do this shit for fun. I'm not monetized. You know what I'm saying? Somebody needs to heal, cleanse their energy. Somebody's an energy healer, and you're just not aware of it here. And that's like one of your talents here. Okay? So it's like the more work you do, the more you unlock this hidden talent. Okay, the more you cleanse, and just make sure, like I said, you're doing a lot of parasite cleanses, cleansing your blood, drinking a lot of things that purify and cleanse the blood. Because somebody's getting ready, like I said, it's time to unlock this wisdom within your DNA here, okay? And sharpen and strengthen your connection to the divine. Yeah, and also look up different herbs that help cleanse and purify your blood as well here, okay? because yeah, somebody's getting ready to unlock this wisdom within your DNA here, and you have to cleanse and purify your energy and your blood first, and it's going to unlock a lot of wisdom. That's all. Like I said, somebody's getting ready to unlock 700-800 years worth the ancient knowledge and wisdom that's encoded within their DNA. You're getting ready to unlock it here and be tapped all the way in. So just do what you need to do. Look up the different herbs to cleanse your blood, purify your blood. Um, Drink a lot of water. Do a lot of energy cleansing and clearing here. Okay, because 2026 is the year. The chosen ones are going to start really tapping all the way in here. And trust me, the real chosen ones with the real messages will be blocked and shadow banned. I'm just letting you know now. So, and that's fine. And you may be feeling like they want to keep you isolated and feel like even if you unlock this DNA, it's like, who are you going to talk to about it? Because they literally don't want the people who's already unlocking their DNA right now. They don't want your voice to be heard. They don't want you, you know what I'm saying? And it's all orchestrated like that. And that's fine. They can do that, you know what I'm saying? But just make sure you cleansing and purifying your blood and stuff. All right. Because this message, it's going to be, your DNA is going to be unlocked, whether they want it to be unlocked or not. There's nothing they can do here. Let me see. I want to get some angel messages and then hop on. They're going to stay here and banned my motherfucking ass on TikTok. Archangel Michael's at the bottom. He said he's working very closely with us, okay, and protecting us and guiding us through this situation. That's crazy because we're earth angels here, okay. Make sure, like I said, make sure you're balancing that solar plexus chakra here, okay, because it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in powerful ways, okay. They want you to feel intimidated, but don't, okay. You're welcome, Chanel Brown. All right, what else do we have? Oh, look, this is even in the wrong. Okay, I got a few cards in the wrong deck. Let's see what it says. Archangel Shamuel wants to bring you peace, okay? Peaceful, healing energy. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others here. Somebody is a clairsentient, and Archangel Raguel wants to help you. Notice your feelings, okay, so that you can receive the divine guidance from your feelings. So we have clairsentience with Archangel Raguel here. You may even benefit from reading spiritual books, reading, writing, selling, or editing spiritually based books. This will also help you here. All right. That's great. Those don't even belong there. Yeah. Balance that sacral chakra too. Look, it says the sacral chakra, you are highly sensitive to chemical additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivity by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So that just goes to show all that GMO food that they be pushing out literally is attacking the sacral chakra. I'm telling you. So just about, yeah, like I said, make sure you're doing what you need to do to cleanse, purify your blood. Keep them chakras, energy centers clear and open. Okay. All right, and that's all I have, you guys. I'm gonna head on now. Let's see. So now I gotta build up my other TikTok because they done banned my other one because I was telling them. They're like, oh no, she's in there telling them what they're telling them that we're using this and this and this. Harry ban her TikTok. Just like with my YouTube. I've been well over the requirements to be monetized. I've been over that twice already. They send you like a little message that says, congratulations, I've already had over 8,000 watch hours, okay? And I'm still not monetized. But that's fine, I don't care. You don't need to pay me. Because if I give you the power to pay me, then I give you the power to take, my money away, nigga. You don't got to pay me. I'm still going to tell the messages, though. That's the thing. I'm still going to, whether you pay me or not, bitch, I'm still singing like a canary. You feel me? All right, y'all. So I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll be back later. I'm gonna go out in nature, cleanse my energy a little bit. I may go live out in nature, but yes, thank you for being with me. Much love, peace, and happiness to all my supporters. Okay, have a good one, you guys.